Today we all have assembled here for full court farewell reference of Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand, Judge High Court of Jharkhand, Ranchi. May I have the permission of my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice to commence the proceeding of the full court farewell reference. May I now request my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Jharkhand, Ranchi, to commence his Lordship's address.
My sister and brother judges, learned Advocate General and Additional Advocate Generals, learned Additional Solicitor General of India, Deputy Solicitor General, Chairman, Jharkhand State Bar Council, President and Secretary, Advocates Association, Jharkhand, learned Senior Advocates, Registrar General and members of the Registry, members of the Bar, family members of Justice Subhash Chand, and dear friends. On behalf of the High Court of Jharkhand, I extend our deepest gratitude to Justice Subhash Chand, Judge of this court, for his exemplary service and congratulate him for a long and illustrious career and contribution to the judiciary for 23 years. His retirement is due on 31st December 2024. However, today, being the last working day of this month, we are conducting this function today. Justice Subhash Chand was born on 1st January 1963 at Haridwar. He completed his bachelor's and master's in law in 1988 and began teaching at J.V. Jain Law College, Saharanpur, Uttar Pradesh. Thereafter, from 1989 to May 2001, he practiced in the district court at Haridwar. He joined the judicial service of Uttar Pradesh on 23rd May 2001 and worked there for about 11 years till 2nd January 2012. He had actually given an attempt to the civil judge examination and also a first attempt of the district judge examination and had qualified in both examinations. But he was not permitted to join as a district judge because he had already joined as a magistrate. Since the results of the civil judge examination came prior to the results of the district judge examination, he had to fight a long legal battle for over a decade in courts, after which he was permitted to join as a district judge with his seniority restored. He joined the UP Higher Judicial Service on 4th January 2012 and continued there till September 2020, that is for about 8 years, till his elevation as a judge of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. After serving at Allahabad High Court for over a year, from 16 September 2020 till 25th October 2021, he was sworn in as a judge of the High Court of Jharkhand, where he has served for 3 years and 2 months. Hence, right from the time Justice Subhash Chand was a magistrate till he became a High Court judge, he had consistently rendered service to the institution of justice. Though I had less time to interact with him, I am told that integrity, vision, compassion and discipline are amongst the finest qualities that make him a good judge and, most importantly, a kind-hearted human being. We have been fortunate that Justice Subhash Chand has served as a judge of this court with his sincere judicial work and has tried to make real difference in the lives of the people of the state and has contributed to the welfare of the institution. His judicial orders and adjudications have set precedents, actively contributing to the rich tapestry of legal jurisprudence in Uttar Pradesh as well as in this state. I'll just refer to some of his important judgments rendered in this High Court. In Manoj Kumar versus State of Jharkhand, Criminal Revision number 535 of 2023, he held that it is the pious duty of a son to maintain his aged father. He held that if your parents are confident, you will feel confident. If they are sad, you will feel sad. Father is your God and mother is your nature. They are the seed, you are the sapling. No matter good or bad they have in them, even inactive, they will become a tree in you. So you inherit your parents' good and bad both. A person carries some debts due to being born, and that includes the spiritual debt to father and mother, which we have to repay. In Branch Manager New India Assurance Company versus Urmila Devi, miscellaneous appeal number 245 of 2022, he held that compassionate appointment on father's death in motor accident does not affect his right to compensation under the Motor Vehicle Act. In fact, it is applicable in all cases where death is natural, accidental, suicidal, or homicidal, and the dependents of the deceased would be entitled to compassionate appointment. He also held that compassionate appointment has no correlation with the amount of compensation which the dependents of the deceased are entitled in a motor accident case. In Subodh Bara Babu versus State of Jharkhand, Criminal Revision 667 of 2022, he held that police must inquire into the matter before registering an FIR against a public servant accused of offence committed in discharge of official duty, and that the object behind this is only that there may not be frivolous or allegations which would harass the public servant with ulterior motive or with an object of extortion. Brother has acquired the love, respect, and unwavering support of we judges, the members of the bar, the registry, the judicial officers, as well as staff members. Beyond his professional accomplishments, he is also known for his humility, compassion, and dedication to mentoring younger members of the judiciary. His door has always been open to those seeking guidance and advice. His ability to inspire and nurture talent has left an indelible mark on countless judicial officers and advocates. While holding court, he has not only faithfully interpreted and applied the law, but has been conscious of the social realities and decided the cases fairly and wisely. During his long innings as a judge of the High Court, he has disposed of 11,000 matters in his tenure at this High Court. His contribution has added to the legal jurisprudence in this state. His dedication to the cause of justice has been instrumental, and his judicial work reflects profound sensitivity to the needs of the marginalized and vulnerable sections of the society. A retirement day creates bittersweet moment. One as we gather to bid farewell to him, but the other to appreciate and glance through his beautiful yet challenging long journey. Whereas a judge, he sets aside almost everything in his life to give priority to his professional life in order to deliver justice, to work towards a larger goal that helps democracy stand and function with strength. His ability of working hard with humility, humanity, patience, respectful demeanor, irrespective of the standing and status of the person with whom he is dealing with, is unmatched. I must say that with a mixture of pride and sadness, we celebrate his illustrious career, and we wish him a very happy, content, fulfilling life ahead, filled with the same passion and vigor that defined his judicial career, surrounded by his family members. As he embarks on a new chapter, we assure him that we carry forward with cherished memories of collective achievements and goals of this High Court. Thank you.
May I now request Mrs. Ritu Kumar, President, Advocates Association, Ranchi, to commence her address.
My Lords, Honorable the Chief Justice, Mr. Justice M.S. Ramchandra Rao, and other companion Honorable Judges of the Jharkhand High Court. The Additional Solicitor General, Central Government, learned Additional Advocate General, Standing Councils of State of Jharkhand, learned Chairman, Jharkhand State Bar Council, learned Senior Advocates, members of the Bar, members of the Registry, and family members of the Honorable Judge. Today we have assembled here to bid farewell to Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand, who has served as High Court judge of this sacred institution for more than 3 years, being transferred as judge from Allahabad High Court. These proceedings are meant to appreciate Justice Subhash Chand's career, share words of goodwill, best wishes, and express gratitude to his lordship on behalf of the members of the bar who desires to say something on the steadiness, humility, integrity, hardworking, fairness, and uprightness of the lordship. My Lord Justice Subhash Chand was born on 1/1/1963. He post-graduated in law in the year 1988. From 1989 to May 2001, he practiced in civil side at District Court, Haridwar. Your Lordship was appointed in UP Judicial Service on May 23, 2001 and worked till January 2012. Thereafter, on 4 January 2012, he joined in Higher Judicial Service. Your Lordship took oath as Additional Judge of Allahabad High Court on September 16, 2020 and was transferred to Hon'Ble Jharkhand High Court on 26 October 2021. In landmark judgments of your Lordship has held that dispute over title cannot be adjudicated civil suit under Section 6 or the Specific Relief Act. Prior notice under Section 80 CPC is mandatory for amendment seeking fresh cause of action and relief. Renewal commission of LIC agent is hereditary. Admission made in pleadings are binding under Section 21 of Evidence Act cannot be retracted at appellate stage. Family member residing with and dependent on deceased tenant qualities as legal heir. In the course of the judicial career so far, Mr. Justice Subhash Chand has delivered several landmark judgments and decisions in many areas of a substantial and procedural law through his industry, patience, his sound knowledge of law, and fairness in conduct of cases. The trust that people repose in our judicial system has been neatly enhanced. Every lawyer who appeared before your Lordship always felt at home and never felt uneasy. Fortunately, Allahabad High Court has great tradition and Lordship has maintained that tradition in a High Court also through his qualities of integrity, uprightness, patience, understanding, compassion, humility, and courtesy. I, on behalf of the bar, wish him all the best, and we will wait for your Lordship to visit us once more.
May I now request Mr. Rajendra Krishna, Chairman, Jharkhand State Bar Council, to commence his address.
Honorable Mr. Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao, the Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court, Honorable Companion Judges of the Honorable Jharkhand High Court, respected members of the Honorable Justice Subhash Chand, Honorable members of the Bar Council of Jharkhand State Bar Council, learned Additional Advocate General, learned Solicitor General of India, learned Deputy Solicitor General of India, learned President, Jharkhand High Court Advocates Association, learned senior advocates present in this August gathering, all my fellow members of the bar, learned Registrar General, members of the registry, and the court staff. Today, we gather here on a solemn yet heartfelt occasion to bid farewell to an extraordinary jurist who is source of inspiration to all of us, Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand, as he prepares to retire from his duty as a judge of the Honorable Jharkhand High Court. It is not easy to encapsulate the remarkable journey of Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand, a man whose legal career and judicial contributions have shaped the legal landscape of not just one state, but the two. Born on 1st of January 1963, he began his distinguished journey in law after completing his post-graduation in law in 1988. His passion for legal profession and his deep understanding of justice soon found expression in his years of practice, which began in the year 1989 at the District Court in Haridwar, where he primarily practiced on the civil side. My Lord's legal acumen and unwavering commitment soon became apparent, laying a strong foundation for what would be an illustrious judicial career. In 2001, the Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand was appointed to Uttar Pradesh Judicial Service, where he worked diligently until January 2012. His service in the judiciary, marked by impartiality and excellence, earned him the respect of colleagues, litigants, and the bar alike. His transition to the higher judicial service in January 2012 was another milestone in his career, further strengthening his legal prowess and capacity for high adjudication. The true recognition of his legal integrity came when he was appointed as the additional judge of Allahabad High Court on September 6, 2020. His judicial philosophy, characterized by deep legal insight, empathy, and an unwavering commitment to justice, quickly made him a respected member of the bench. It was this capacity that he was transferred to the Jharkhand High Court on October 26, 2021, where he continued to serve at the same level of dedication and excellence. Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand's tenure at Jharkhand High Court has been marked by his scholarly judgments, his calm and composed demeanor, and his deep understanding of both law and nuances of the human justice. He has touched the lives of so many, not just through his legal pronouncement, but also through his approachability and his wise counsel, which has been invaluable in both bar and bench. As we stand here today, on the eve of winter vacations, bidding farewell to a judge who has given so much to the judiciary and to the people of our state, it is difficult to find words that fully express gratitude we all feel. It is rare to encounter a legal mind so balanced, a heart so dedicated, and a spirit so unwavering in the pursuit of justice. Your retirement marks the end of a significant chapter in the history of Jharkhand High Court, and while we will deeply miss your presence, we will also continue to draw inspirations from your exemplary service. On behalf of the entire bar, I extend my deepest gratitude to you, Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand, for your exceptional service to judiciary. We have no doubt that your legacy will continue to resonate in the halls of this High Court for many years to come. Your commitment to upholding the rule of law, your humility, and your tireless pursuit of justice will remain an enduring example for generations of the lawyers and the judges. As you step into the next phase of your life, we wish you good health, happiness, and fulfillment. May your retirement be as peaceful, as rewarding as your distinguished career. While we bid your farewell today, your contributions to the legal world would remain with us forever. Thank you for your exemplary service, and thank you for being a beacon of integrity and justice in our lives. Please join me in extending our warmest regards and best wishes to Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand and his family members present. Your legacy will forever remain etched in our hearts and minds. Thank you.
Now I request Mr. Jayaprakash, Learned Additional Advocate General 1A, to commence his address.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Sri M.S. Ramchandra Rao, other Honorable Judge of this Honorable Court, Honorable Chairman, Bar Council of Jharkhand, Srimati Ritu Kumar, President, Advocates Association, Mr. Naveen Kumar, Secretary of the Advocates Association, Mr. Anil Kumar, Assistant Solicitor General of India, learned senior counsels, members of the bar, members of the registry, family members of Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand. Today we have assembled here to bid farewell to Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand. His Lordship has served this sacred institution for more than 3 years, having been transferred from Honorable Allahabad High Court. These proceedings are meant to share and honor some thoughts on meaningful judicial theories, appreciate Justice Subhash Chand's career, share words of goodwill, extend best wishes, and express gratitude to the Lordship on behalf of the state of Jharkhand, Learned Advocate General, and the law officers who desire to say something on the steadiness, humility, integrity, hard work, fairness, and uprightness of his lordship. Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chandra was born on January 1, 1963, and post-graduated in law in the year 1988. From 1989 to May 2001, he practiced on the civil side at District Court, Hardwar. He was appointed to UP Judicial Service from May 23, 2001, and worked there till January 2012. On January 4, 2012, his lordship was appointed to the Higher Judicial Service. His lordship, on his elevation, took oath as additional judge of the Allahabad High Court on September 16, 2020. Afterwards, he was transferred to the Jharkhand High Court on October 26, 2021. The working style of Honorable Mr. J. Subhash Chandra can be appropriately described in the words of our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In course of a judicial career, Honorable Justice Subhash Chandra has delivered several landmark judgments and decisions in many areas of law. Through his industry, patience, sound knowledge of law, and fairness in the conduct of cases, his lordship has not only enhanced the trust that people repose in our judicial system. Every lawyer who appeared before a lordship, right from the junior most to the senior members of the bar, always felt at home and never felt uneasy. Everyone was treated fairly and with dignity in his lordship's court. I had the pleasure to appear before lordship on many occasions and found all those qualities in him which ancient jurist Katyayan had pointed out as the qualities of a judge. The retirement of a lordship coincides with Mahakumbh at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. Therefore, I pray that your lordship's retirement may be an auspicious one, eased with contentment and cherished memories, and in the company of his dear family. While summing up, I refer to the quote of great philosopher Confucius: "The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his action," as this is squarely applicable to your lordships. Today, we bid him farewell from this honorable court. I, on behalf of the state of Jharkhand, Learned Advocate General, my law officers, and on my personal behalf, extend best wishes and prayers to Almighty God to grant him longevity, good health, and happiness, and an active and fulfilling next chapter.
Now I request Mr. Anil Kumar Lalit, Additional Solicitor General, to commence his address.
Honorable the Chief Justice and the companion judges of the sitting in the bench now, the Additional Advocate General, Chairman and other members of the Jharkhand State Bar Council, the President and Secretary of the Advocate Association, senior advocates and the members of the bar and members of the registry. It is another extraordinary day in the history of this comparatively young institution when we attained the retirement ceremony of our Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chandra. His pioneering efforts in past 3 years have been unremarkable, and the best upgradation this Honorable Court has witnessed through his simple approach to the judicial ruling premised on a comprehension of the institution's antiquity and its responsibility in upholding the supremacy of the law. It seems a throwback to the past on 26 October 2021, when many of us present here attended the swearing-in ceremony of our Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chandra. His concerns and thoughts towards the vulnerable section of society comes from his inspiring journey, which started from a small town in Hardwar. He attained his LLB degree in 1986 and completed his LLM studies in 1988. He further started his litigation journey in 1989. From 1989 to 2001, he practiced in the civil side at courts at Hardwar. On 23/5/2001, he cleared the prestigious UP Judicial Service exam and joined the service, wherein he gave 11 years of his efforts to subordinate judiciary. On 4/1/2012, he was elevated and he joined the Higher Judicial Service. On 16/9/2020, he was elevated as Honorable Additional Judge of Allahabad High Court. Eventually, after 1 year, he was transferred to this Honorable Court on 25/10/2021. On 26/10/21, our Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chandra
took oath as the judge of this honorable court and took charge, wherein he rendered service for 3 years, 1 month and 25 days up till today. During his tenure as the honorable judge of this honorable institution, he was part of the bench with several judgments and final orders, and thousands of judgments have been delivered by my lord. There are many precedents which I intend to cite, but due to paucity of time, I choose few latest landmark judgments authored by Honorable Justice Subhash while he was assigned roster on the civil side. Lord Molly Banerjee versus Geeta and others on 2/12/24. He allowed the defendant to produce medical certificates and remaining witnesses in probate proceedings before learned trial court, even if trial was toward fag end of the stage. Simplified the law that even after deletion of provision of Order 18, Rule 17A CPC, the documentary evidence can be taken on record at the latter stage of the suit on the cogent cause being shown or on the ground that the documents sought to be produced decided the real controversy between the parties. The judgment dated 5/12/24, titled as Krishna Mistry versus Baidyanath Prasad and others, wherein the interpretation of Order 16, Rule 9 CPC, that is the commissioners to make local investigation, has been made, and simplified that in case of recovery of possession of property and declaration of rights, plaintiffs cannot simply call for report of survey pleader commissioner without specifying cogent reasons, purpose and grounds for the same. Thereafter, one more judgment I intend to cite herein, that was 16/12/24, titled as Rajesh Kumar Sharma versus the Employees State Insurance Corporation, which involved interpretation of Section 82(2) and Section 212 of the Employees State Insurance Act 1948, read with the provisions of the Factories Act, wherein it has been held that the Marwadi Kalewala also does not come within the definition of the establishment, because Marwadi Kalewala is an establishment, but the employee therein are below 10. The provisions of the Employees State Insurance Act would not be applicable thereof. There are several other judgments. I am not escaping so far as that part is concerned, because your Lordship has given thousands of judgments. Our Honorable Mr. Justice has the positive qualities we aspire and admire to develop. His uniqueness of constant humility, kindness, and patience. He have always seen his calm approach towards dealing with variety of cases, his conduct and demeanors. Most importantly, the pointed questions that have been put forward by him have helped us to understand his approach and further given direction on what lines we have pursue our arguments. I intend to quote a line from retirement speech of Honorable Justice A.K. Sikri's, the retired judge of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, who said, "It's better to be unique than to be the best." His parity-oriented approach in delivering criminal justice, especially with respect to granting bail and being amongst liberty-oriented judges this institution has witnessed. We can say he took the clue from the ideology put forward by Benjamin Franklin. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. The simplicity and ease with which the cases have been authored and heard before our Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash bring bar and bench closer in each aspect. This reminds me of Justice Falias Nariman's message to the bar in one of his speech in an event hosted by Supreme Court Bar Association for interaction with him during his tenure as judge. If you do not acquire the fine art of suppressing your ego when you are young, it will surely overtake you when you are older, after which it will become an incurable disease. What is worse is that you will also become a bit of a bear. He has been very considerate towards the challenges faced by younger members of the bar, dealt with them with utmost patience and encouraged them by giving them opportunity to argue cases before him. Honorable Justice Subhash, this expression of gratitude, the respects flow from each of us present here and the entire bar, and I have only become their mouthpiece. Thank you for your support and guidance over the period in the most calm and comforting manner possible. Your laborious contribution to this Honorable High Court in past 3 years and more has been invaluable and would be cherished over the coming years. I have personally been fascinated by your calmness and patience to conduct the proceedings and your expertise in civil law with which all the judgments have been authored by you. We can say his approach has been how to work out the law is far more important than how to apply it and help the litigant. His journey truly is further an example to draw that there is no shortcut in life. So please work hard with devotion that you can climb stairs in one of the most prestigious judicial seats in the Jharkhand. We wish all the best for his retirement and may each day in his being turn out as a fruitful as it desires. Thank you.
Now I request my Lord Honorable Mr. Justice Subhash Chand to address us on this occasion.
Honorable the Chief Justice, my esteemed brother and sister judges, Shri Jai Karanji, Additional Advocate General, Mrs. Ritu Kumar, President Advocates Association, Shri Rajendra Krishna, Chairman, Jharkhand State Bar Council, Shri Anil Kumar, Additional Solicitor General of India, senior advocates and members of the bar, physically present and connected through digital mode, members of registry, officers and staff of this High Court, and my family members. I am deeply touched by the kind words spoken about me today, and I express my greatest gratitude to you all. I am humbled to see that so many of you are here and have considered my farewell worthy of your time. The journey of life traverses many paths. No one has control over it, or no one has little control over them. I did my LLB in 1986 and LLM in 1988. Thereafter, I began to practice in civil side in Civil Court of Roorkee along with senior advocate late Sri Satish Kumar Goyal. Till December 90, I practiced with him. In January 1991, I began to practice independently as an advocate in District Court of Haridwar. Initially in civil and revenue matters, later on I exclusively practiced as an advocate in civil matters till 2001. In the meantime, I continued to appear in several competitions of state judicial service. Herein I will say the struggle of my life, though it would be repetition before my Honorable Chief Justice and my brother, my esteemed brother and sister judges. In the meantime, I continued to appear in several competitions of state judicial service. My last attempt in UP judicial service was of the year 1999. The first attempt was of direct higher judicial service of UP of 2000 batch. I appeared in both the competition as an advocate. The result of UP judicial service 1999 batch was declared prior in time, and thereafter I joined in UP judicial service in May 2001. In the meantime, the result of UP higher judicial service of 2000 batch was also declared. I qualified the written exam of the same. But being a judicial magistrate at the time, I was destined to appear in interview of UP higher judicial service, which was scheduled to be held at that time in December 2003 and January 2004. Later on, I filed the writ petition before the Honorable High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. I was permitted to appear in interview of UP Higher Judicial Service 2000 batch. But the very order was challenged by state of UP up to the Honorable Apex Court, and Honorable Apex Court had been pleased to dismiss their appeal and affirm the order passed by Honorable High Court. Thereafter, my interview was taken. I was declared selected. Subsequently, destiny again impeded my way to, to be appointed as an additional district judge. I, along with other selectees, were not given appointment on the dispute between the UP Judicial Service and the direct higher judicial service on the issue of vacancy. And the very issue was also litigated by me and other aspirant up to the Honorable Apex Court. And the very judgment was given in our favor, and the Honorable Apex Court had directed to give the appointment to all those who were restrained, to give the appointment on the issue of vacancy dispute. As such, I joined as an additional district and session judge in January 2012. The very seniority was given to me of the very 2000 batch. In the meantime, I worked as a civil judge, junior division, senior division, judicial magistrate, and chief judicial magistrate as well. I resigned from the chief judicial magistrate of Chitrakoot, and I joined as an additional district judge in district of Meerut of Uttar Pradesh. I worked in several districts of state of UP as additional district judge and district judge as well. On September 16, 2020, I was elevated as an additional judge of High Court of Judicature at Allahabad. And from there, I was transferred to this High Court, and I took oath on 26 October 2021 and took oath as a permanent judge in June 2022. My journey in this legal profession, which was started as an advocate from 1989, continued till March 2001 as an advocate. And thereafter it began as a judge from May 2001, which will last on 31st December 2024. I am humbled to have been on some benches with some of the greatest legal mind, and I have learned greatly from my brother judges being in bench with them. The bonding formed during those sittings continued till date. I have the opportunity to sit with Honorable Chief Justice for 2 days, and I am highly influenced with the wisdom of His Lordship, particularly the reason, the brevity of the order passed on the dais. I thank my family for always having my back. My greatest regard to my late mother and father. I am extremely lucky to have had their blessing throughout. My wife Bhavna has been a pillar for me. She has always been there for me to comfort me in my failure and celebrate my wins. I am thankful to my wife's unwavering faith and support, which made picking myself up from the down a lot easier. My venerable father-in-law and mother-in-law also greatly contributed in nurturing my family, and they always stood with me in difficult times. I am also thankful to them. My son Ishank and daughter-in-law Harshita both are the judicial magistrate in Uttarakhand judiciary. My daughter Iha is a doctor, and son-in-law is a renowned businessman of real estate in Roorkee and Haridwar. I have always been in very good relationship with the bar. Bar has always supported and assisted me. No speech and address of mine will be complete without addressing the young lawyers of this bar. My advice to young lawyers has always been to work honestly and diligently. According to me, building a good reputation and having a good conduct is most important. Never do anything to blemish your reputation. Throughout my career, I steadily believed that the justice must not only be done, but it should actually appear to be done. While on the bench, I have always tried that both parties leave my court satisfied with the verdict and must not feel that they have not been heard. I have always tried to balance the individual right and with the public interest and tried to assess the impact of my orders and judgment on the society at large. During my tenure of 1 year as a judge of Allahabad High Court, I had disposed of total 2,296 cases. Out of them, 55 cases were reported in the law journals, the judgment of which were authored by me. In the span of little over 3 years in this High Court, I made my best effort and was able to decide more than 11,000 cases. So far, there have been about 306 reported judgments authored by me. I had the opportunity to deal with cases in various jurisdictions. I would like to thank my secretarial staff, Pramod Kumar Singh, Registrar General, Rakesh Misra, Senior Personal Assistant, Rohit Pandey, Senior Personal Assistant, Krishna Madhav Bharadwaj, Personal Assistant, Tripuresh Nath Tiwari, Legal Assistant, Rasmi Mishra, Personal Assistant, Ankita Raj, Law Researcher. I would have not been able to discharge my duties effectively without their effective assistance. I am also thankful to the protocol, accounts, and other sections of this court for the seamless logistic support extended by them. I am also thankful to my court master, Mr. Avinash and Sanjeev Ranjan. They also assisted me in the smooth functioning of the court proceeding. My Jamadar, Mashi Bakla, Class 4th employees Harkesh Kumar Yadav, Gautam Kumar, Kundan, Rajesh, Shashi Pratima, Roma Devi, Sanjeet Kumar also extended dedicated service to me. I am thankful to them. I would be failing in my duty if I do not accept the valuable service given to me by my driver Shambhu Bhagat and Pawan Kumar. I am also thankful to the state of Jharkhand for providing me excellent security to me through my PSO Dhananjay Kumar, Pankaj Kumar Singh and Kush Kumar Singh. As I hang my robe today, I am glad that I leave you all with your love and affection and with a clear conscience. This wonderful institution has a glorious past and bright future. I have tried to contribute to the best of my ability for this institution. Though I will not be present physically among you daily now, a part of me shall always remain in great institution. We all take different paths in the life, but no matter where we go, we take a like little of each other everywhere. This farewell is not final stop, rather it is a stepping stone that propels me forward to bravely accept the life-thrilling uncertainties. The next inning of my life innings after this retirement. My passion for the law is undying, and I look forward with these beautiful lines of the great poet Robert Frost. The words are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, the miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. As I demit my office today, I express my heartfelt gratitude for your kindness. I bid you all an affectionate goodbye. I express thanks once again for all your support and well wishes. Thank you so much.
Chief Justice, may I have the permission to conclude this full court farewell reference? This full court farewell reference proceeding stands concluded.